Hello, welcome to Tarot in the Shadows. Today I'm going to be doing a little lesson on the spiritual uses of weed. I'm going to be making this a series. I know people need to hear this, but I think I need to be a little bit more dissecting with this knowledge. I need to be prepped a little bit more, but I respect and love the spontaneity of life, which is necessary. Weed will teach you a lot. Let's get that out of the fucking way, huh? If you think weed is for imbeciles, then I'm sorry, but you are blindly ignorant. And I really hope this music isn't too loud, because I need it and I'm using it. I don't care about. I'll put it in the description. Let me tell you. And I realize that as I'm growing with my higher evolution, I'm growing more knowledge while using the substance. But I also have to balance my own life and my own needs. Like I'm going to grow physically. I'm still going to eat healthier. I'm already past the first stages of weed spiritual enlightenment. I'm already past the getting over the primal self, understanding the primal self, etc. But it's gonna put you in the ringer. Just like, drugs can do similar things. But weed, that's its own damn thing. It is the predecessor to mushrooms. If you've never done mushrooms before, then when you do more weed, you may be ready to do mushrooms. And talk about spirituality when it comes to mushrooms. I've only done it a couple of times. And every time was unbelievably great. But weed, sometimes you don't get so lucky. Because it heightens your primal self. Your certain type of chakras. You get to enjoy food way too much. But when used correctly, it could be even more than beneficial. But you see, with all these great things that weed can bring us, we must understand that we can't let it consume us. We can't let it take control of us. And as I said within my past video, I said there's a purposeful intolerance. And yes, there is. But just because I learned that doesn't mean I don't have my own process to go through. Right now, I'm doing 2 days off of weed every week at the very least. And I could easily make it 3. When before, it used to, I couldn't even do it for 1 day. And it was a hard time in my life because I had to grieve and mourn the loss of having to cut off people that I loved like brothers. People that were there and that were a big part of my life, but because I evolved, they were literally holding me down. And so I had to cut them off. That doesn't mean I don't love them. Weed's going to teach you a lot. More than you ever expected. So do not underestimate the power of weed. It may just be the exact thing that tip you off the edge. 444 confirmation. And sometimes the tipping off the edge is necessary. It gives you something to be humble about if you make it out. But weed isn't going to kill you. It's you that may kill well, I'm not going to say anything. Just like any drug, there's dangerous parts. But I think with weed, there's certain dangerous parts that are more dangerous than other drugs to an extent. Because you see, weed isn't going to make you feel or do things in a certain way. It amplifies what is already on the inside and makes some things that maybe you're not really supposed to feel, they come out. So if you have a lot of dormant spiritual powers, weed will literally help you figure out what the hell they are. Again, I apologize if this music is too loud. I really do. But I'm not sure. You may not even be able to hear it that much. If you were to start on this spiritual journey with weed, or maybe you have been smoking weed for a while and want to use it beyond the primal self, then this is the perfect place for you. This is a perfect video. I'll only be doing these videos when I feel called to do so. Don't really have a time schedule. It's just whenever you see a new video of this playlist, make sure to click it. Obviously, if you want to see it and are interested in evolving. Hell, when you get the hang of it, you may not even need videos. You'll be on your own journey. You'll be too busy to watch these videos. But don't underestimate my videos. The perfect time to watch a new video will align so perfectly. And it's not even going to be on my doing. It's going to be on the universe's. That's how it wants to flow. There was a lot of times in my life where I thought we'd got in the way of how I was acting and how I was treating others or whatever. And then I realized that's all in my fucking head. It's not affecting me at all. It's making me, it's like a mirror. It makes me realize what's really damn going on. Because if it affected me slightly before and then I push it away or whatever, then the weed is going to make me more sensitive and really make me look at it for what it is. If you really want to become tough, you smoke till your brains fry. I don't get paranoid anymore on weed. Imagine getting paranoid on weed. You still got a lot to learn. Remember, experience is learning just as much. Are you not going through an experience when you're exercising your brain muscle, when you're learning? And it's like a download on a computer. And an experience can just be as much as a learning experience and anything else. Weed is not going to spawn some sort of magical book in front of you and then all of a sudden you're getting to the fucking papers, you got a test in the morning or some stupid shit. It's going to make you look inside of yourself. There's no tests. There's no projections. It's you. And you're going to learn a lot about you. And the more peaceful you get, and the more great things you achieve, less weed is even necessary. That doesn't mean you still won't use it. That doesn't mean you still won't gain any value from it. Weed is so vast, you have no idea. It really makes you understand a lot of things. It could really help with meditation. There's many uses to weed. Helps calm the mind. So meditation becomes nothing more, or you see, music can only feel so good to an extent when you're sober, and then weed, you hear the notes physically different. That's why weed makes music better. It's not because some music sounds better than another. It's because you're experiencing the vibration physically different than if you were sober. And so it makes you react to the music in a certain way. And it could really make you realize what type of music is going to be perfect for you to go into more of a meditative state. You see, this is my perfect music. I love this music. I literally listen to this for hours on end. I'll be putting the link in the description if you want to look at it. But you must understand, weed is just as much as a teacher as anything else. You're using the ancient knowledge that is bestowed within the flower of the fruit. It is helping to show you yourself from the inside. It's going to help you look at things you never even want to look at. But that's the thing. Mushrooms do that to 100 times degree. Talk about showing you something. Mushrooms is going to show you literally something. Mushrooms is a whole different level of weed. But before you're ready for mushrooms, you got to be ready with weed. And how do you... I mean, you could take mushrooms just like that. And everyone else is like, oh my god, great experience, whatever. Maybe it may or may not be a bad trip. But trust me, if you really want to prepare yourself to go above and beyond spiritually and mentally, start with weed first, and then go to mushrooms. Just a little small tidbit of knowledge here. I'll be coming out with more videos on this topic. But just remember, I'm not here for no reason. I'm not here for bullshit. I'm not here for profits. Yes, I gotta pay the bills, etc., but I don't really plan on YouTubing a full-time thing. If it becomes a full-time thing, that's great, but I have dreams and aspirations. But I'm making these projects to help people like yourself. You see, if you did click on this video and you are currently watching this, it's because you're learning something from it, and you know that. So remember, leave a like, comment down below, tell me what you think. Help get that algorithm going, huh? Let's get this channel somewhere. Share this video with someone you thinks is ready for the next path in their life. I love you all, and may the shadows guide you.